All right, man.
Yep.
Not much. Headset on here. You got yours over there. Another episode of the Morning Head Podcast. Getting after it. Ugh, I'm actually tired. I was outside cutting grass and trimming bushes all day.
Well, you better wake up.
Well, this will be the third beer already. So, yeah.
What do you think of the new facial hair situation?
Your Top Gun stash?
Yep.
Not bad.
My brother doesn't like it. He saw it for the first time and he's like, "You look too much like a cop. I'm not digging this." So
I see that.
So now every time I see him, he doesn't call me Dylan. He doesn't say Pickle. He just like if he's wearing a hat, he tips and he goes, "Officer."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh god.
That's funny.
And then my girlfriend too. I told her I had to do it for work, and she's like, "It'll be fine. Don't worry." I send her a picture of my face, and she's like, "Oh, I don't not like it." Fuck.
Oh, you know what I didn't do?
What did you do?
I didn't turn the fucking camera on. So, all right. Camera's on now.
There you go.
All right. Dylan, cheers, bud.
Cheers, dude.
Thanks for coming by.
For sure. I got you something else today, too.
Mm.
That was at Tops. I don't know if you've ever
Is
tried that
Yum
dip.
Oh. What's this?
It's the creamy buffalo dip.
Creamy buffalo. Ooh.
Too much of it, you're going to get sick of it. But here and there, it's really good.
So like French fries and shit?
Yeah, like French fries and, anything you'd normally put like ketchup or mustard on.
Nice.
I had to grab one, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. Jimmy will want one, maybe.
Sweet Baby Ray's dipping sauce. You can't go bad.
Anything Sweet Baby Ray's is always good.
Oh, yeah. I've been into the spicy barbecue lately. Put it up there. Spicy barbecue's been my shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. How's the new gig? Like that? So you had to shave that for work?
Respirator, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that. That's why I got the beard. I don't want to do that shit.
Well, that's the thing is, like, you can get assigned to a job where you never have to wear a respirator, so I was, like, fingers crossed the whole time, and they were like, come and shave it tomorrow. I was like, damn.
That sucks.
It's all right, though. I kind of like it. Just seems like nobody else does.
Well,
I just like the change of the look.
Yeah, definitely.
I
can get over it.
Yeah. I was like, I haven't seen my chin in, like, 7 years.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know the last time I shaved my whole face. It's been a very long time. I don't think it's going to... She won't even let me. Rachel won't even let me shave my face anymore.
Yeah, it's... Don't come to DuPont, then.
No.
You're going to be screwed.
No, well, that's what happens when you work in those chemical plants.
Yeah.
So you got to wear the respirators, and they got to be formed to your face.
Oh, I got a pee test every single day.
Why is that? For what?
It's one of the chemicals that they put in the film. So they take the film, they transport it from like Ohio or something over to Buffalo, where the plant is. Mm-hmm. And whatever it is, it's got a really low flash point, which is a little sketchy if you're transporting it because it's easy, it catches fire.
Yeah.
They put another chemical in it to raise the flash point so you can take it from point A to point B without exploding. And then that chemical gets fumes, and then that gets into your body, goes into your bloodstream. You're supposed to piss it out real quick, but if there's too much of it, they're like, okay, we got to pull you out because you're going to have liver damage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's the kind of job I'm working in right now.
That sounds fun. That sounds... Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're not looking for drugs. They just want to make sure that my liver's not going to give out early.
Well, at least they're looking in on you. I mean, shit.
I guess they care.
That's fucked up. What else is going on? Nothing?
Did you see Danny's new truck?
I did. New Cummins?
No, it's not a Cummins.
It's not a Cummins, just a Hemi?
Yeah, it's the Hemi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he saved some money.
No.
No?
No.
Still at 60,000, 80,000?
I think a little more.
A little more?
Yeah.
So he's got a fully loaded... Is it brand new, 2022?
It's got like 100 miles on it. It did when he showed it to me.
I mean, perks for living at home with your parents. I mean, Not like I want to, pick on him about it or nothing, but man, it does look like a nice truck. My buddy's got a nice new Cummins too, though.
Well, he said he wants to.
Same
Well,
color, I think, even.
yeah, I've never seen one in that color before. I think he's probably gonna end up getting a trailer too, like a enclosed trailer for the car.
Oh yeah.
He's pulled the engine out of the Mustang too.
Yeah. Why did he do that? I didn't
Um,
ask him. I should have asked him.
he's gonna build it.
Build another one.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it was having some issue with going into limp mode.
Oh. Okay.
Like all of like this year and last year, he could not figure out what was going on with it, and then he just decided to completely drop the motor out, and now he's gonna build it up and have God knows how much power for next year.
How much power did that car already have? It's like 800, 900?
I think it was like 700.
700 horse?
700 to the wheels, yeah, with the Paxton blower on it.
Okay. I thought it was faster. That's still badass, though. That's still fast.
It'll scare the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
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 I remember I had my buddy Ken in the car. He was on my bike, and I was in the car, and Ken had never been in like a fast car in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going down Williams, turning off the boulevard, and I didn't warn him, and I just punched it, and I flew past Danny, and he was like, he was like screaming in the passenger seat. It was hilarious.
I can't picture him screaming. That's funny.
Well, it was Ken, not Danny.
Oh,
Danny
okay.
Danny was riding my bike. That's why I was driving his car.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I
Gotcha.
still haven't put a fucking tire on that thing yet.
On your bike?
Yeah.
Well.
I figured I could
you
ride
see
it.
The tires of mine.
Yeah, I could probably ride it a little bit, but I'm just not gonna because like a tire going out on a bike is not like a car.
No.
Tire going out on a bike is a crash every single time.
Yeah, pretty much. Not all the time. My father blew a tire. Where were they going? New Hampshire, maybe? And yeah, that was an expensive fucking trip. Because I think another guy's throttle cable broke or something like that, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that guy's bike went down, my dad's bike went down for a tire.
Yeah.
You got to call a tow.
And then, yeah, you're way out there. It's like, that sucks.
Yep.
Me and Danny talked for a little while when he still had his BMW. We were talking about riding down to Tail of the Dragon.
Oh, yeah?
And then we realized how fucking stupid that is.
I mean, it's not stupid.
It's pretty dumb.
It's an iconic thing for a lot of motorcycles to do.
Well,
I don't have any interest in it.
It's in Carolina, isn't it? Like North Carolina?
I don't know exactly where it is. Something.
It's like a good 7-8 hour ride.
Yeah.
On sport bikes.
Yeah.
You're gonna be broken.
Yeah, of course.
You'd have to ride down there, get a hotel, sleep for like 12 hours, and then maybe be okay.
Just for riding 4 hours on one of those bikes.
Dude, on my CBR, if I do more than 45 minutes, I get off the bike and all my bones and joints and shit are cracking. I'm like, everything just.
But see, here's the thing. After riding those for so many years, and you get on a Harley, because I rode my dad's a month ago or so, my ass was numb after like 30 minutes of riding.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because my feet are now in front of me instead of underneath me, so I'm in a whole different type of stance.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, 30 minutes of riding, my whole ass and thigh are numb.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it, or it's the type of seat that he has on his bike.
Yeah, you can always like pony up for more money for like a nice seat, but those aren't cheap either.
None of it's cheap.
You could spend $400, $500, $600 on a good seat.
Oh yeah.
And you might as well spend like a lot because that's what you're sitting on the entire time. You might as well go all out.
Well, he wants to get a bigger one, also with a sissy bar. So he's gonna look at a probably $1,200 to $1,500.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, because he wants to enable to put a big pack, strap it to the bar, so he can go longer distance and have all of his stuff. So.
I've
Good
been looking,
idea.
Yeah, it is. I've been looking real hard at the Ducati Monster.
I love the Monster.
The 1200S.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe next year I'm thinking I might, because usually if you want to sell your bike, doing it right around like March, April when everybody's scrambling to buy one for the season, I'll probably put it up for sale right around then and then see if I can pick up a Ducati somewhere.
I gotta put mine back together so I can sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a something bigger. I want a full fairing, like a bagger. Not a Harley, but might go for like a Kawasaki or something.
Yeah.
But I want something a lot bigger, a lot heavier, so I can, and more comfortable, so I can ride around a lot longer.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. It's like I love my CBR, but if you're gonna do 2-3 hours worth of riding in a single day, it's just you don't feel good after.
Well, me and Kevin used to ride for hours, like
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And we would do that at Buffalo Loop, or the 90 and 190.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would do that like 2-3 times a night.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I did it a couple of times with Danny. That's fun.
Yeah.
That loop.
It's a lot of riding. So
Yep.
there was I remember, I think we left at like maybe 7, 8 o'clock at night, and it was like 4 in the morning by the time we were done. So and I had to fill up, because I only had a 600 at the time.
Yep.
I think I had to fill up my gas like twice during that ride.
That's a lot.
Small tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the
Oh.
bandit.
Yeah. Well, I think mine's like a 2.5, maybe 3 gallon tank. I
Yeah.
think so.
Something like that. I don't know. That bike's all torn apart. That needs to be put back together. The ZX9 needs to be put back together and sold.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I have too many bikes. I also got that Kawasaki 454.
Mm-hmm.
I got all chopped up. That I want to keep that one though. I want to keep that one as my custom little chopper. But I don't know yet.
I still really, really want a Grom.
Why do you want a Grom?
Have you ever rode one?
No.
Okay.
But my fat ass on a Grom is gonna look real silly.
Anybody riding a Grom looks silly if you're past the age of 12 years old.
And you can't legally ride it at 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
But have you ever? Okay, this is how I explain it to people. Have you ever drove a Miata?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nope.
You know how there's like this big group of Miata people out there?
Yes.
It's because when you drive one and you go into like a canyon or just do any sort of turning in it, you realize like how much fun that is. It doesn't have to be
I
fast.
think the closest thing I drove like that was an M3, BMW M3.
Mhm.
This guy had it all tuned up and everything, short shifter in it, and shortened suspension, so the steering was nice and tight. Dude, I
Mhm.
felt like I was driving a go-kart.
Exactly.
Like you touched that wheel a little bit and it was turning.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. I enjoyed that.
So it's the same thing with the Grom. Like dog shit slow in a straight line,
Mm-hmm.
but you can beat the absolute shit out of them and not break the speed limit.
I like all the attachments that you can get.
Yeah, you can go nuts with them.
Yeah.
And they're like $2,000.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just a stupid little toy.
Yeah.
To just putt around on.
You know what? Maybe I should get one just to go to work.
See, I'm turning you. You know how much money you'd save on gas?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot of money.
Thing gets like probably 70 miles to the gallon.
I do like probably $50-$60 a week now just in gas.
Yeah. See, so spend your like $2,500.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself this tiny little motorcycle. Who cares if people call you names? Who cares if people make fun of you? Because you know you're having fun.
Have you seen Madagascar 3, the Flying Circus one, or whatever it's called?
I might have, but I don't really remember.
There's a bear in that one, because it's a circus bear. And when you first see it, it rides around on a tricycle. So it's this tiny little tricycle and a giant grizzly bear on it.
Uh-huh.
That's how I'm going to fucking look on a Grom. Swear to God.
Doesn't matter, because you're having fun.
I'm going to want to jump it, too.
Go nuts.
I'm going to want to do that.
It's not like you're on a...
I used to jump the Bandit.
Oh, really?
Over the railroad tracks.
Oh, God.
Coming off a river road, and you got to have that huge hump. There was a spot, because it was falling apart and shit. So if you hit it just at that one section,
yeah,
and you'll hop out right over the railroad tracks. I probably only got like maybe a foot off the actual road.
That's a lot still.
I'm still in the air.
Foot came like this far off the ground.
On a 600-pound sports bike, yeah.
Yeah. What's the engine in the Bandit?
It's a 600.
600? Okay.
Yeah, dual cam.
Mm-hmm.
Not fuel injected, so it's 4 carburetors though in that thing.
I would usually take mine over to Liberty to like practice launching it.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be like, there's always like loose gravel around. I almost dumped it a couple of times. Just turning the back rear tire washed out on me a few times.
Mm-hmm. My road to my cabin's all gravel.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, riding down the camp sucks.
Yeah, for sure.
It was worth it. It's only an hour and a half ride. But, and then you got to climb up the hill with it though too. And it walked right up there, so I was happy with that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Same.
What's up?
You got a lot of pointy objects in here.
There's a lot of pointy objects between all the knives and swords and shit I got lying around. Yeah.
Then you got a nice Bob Ross painting off in the corner there.
Yeah.
So you got violence, and then you got tranquility.
Yes.
I like your yin and yang style here.
Yes. You got to balance it out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to go insane.
Death and puppies and kittens.
Yep. Yep. You go in the other room. That's where all the hunting gear is. So that's where the rifles and shit
Oh, I didn't
are.
even notice all the helmets up there. You
All
got
the
like
helmets
an
are up
Iron
there.
Man helmet there?
Yep.
Is that like an actual bike helmet?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check it
Yeah,
out.
that's DOT'd.
This is like flip
Middle
up
of the mouth. Yep. The middle of the mouth. It'll pop up. There you
Oh,
go.
look at that. That's pretty rad.
Yep. It's more like War Machine because it's all black, but
Does this the part right here get
no,
annoying?
it doesn't bother you.
No?
Yeah, put it on.
All right, shit.
Go ahead, put it on. Do the podcast with helmets on. Oh yeah.
Jimmy Ray, how you doing?
How's it going? War Machine. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, you know,
Mm-hmm.
been busy murdering and slaying and
Yeah, taking care of all them terrorists.
yeah, well, you know. Terrorist is a term I use pretty loosely.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. I like to use it more if I'm going to a meet or something because it's more of that's a show helmet, not riding around. The Rock is the one that I use over here.
But yeah, that's like a real nice one.
Oh yeah. The only issue is that it's super fucking light. It's a great helmet.
Yeah.
It's super light. The only issue is it's very noisy. So if I don't put the clear visor on it for like nighttime use, then it whistles because I have the visor open a little bit so I can see at night.
Oh
And
yeah.
it'll whistle like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about it.
Did I tell you about the one I have on my helmet?
No.
The transitions lens.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it's
It's gotta be
it's
expensive.
it. No. I bought the whole helmet with that lens. It was like $270.
No, that one was more.
Yeah, those are expensive.
Yeah, this one's from UK. Oh, this was from the UK. I got the Ronin stamp on it, so it's all like a Ronin samurai looking. It's got emergency pull tabs here.
What do those do?
It pulls all the foam out.
Oh, just okay.
Yeah, just by grabbing the red emergency here, it'll pull all the foam out.
Uh-huh.
So that if you actually crash,
Yeah.
they can just pull that and your helmet will come off instead of cutting your fucking helmet off.
That's a good safety feature.
Yep. The coolest thing here is the clasp. It's magnetic.
Oh, that's so nice to have.
It's right there. It's clasped. And you cannot pull it apart. You pull this little red thing, though, right off.
Oh, wow. It's a sick helmet.
Right?
How
And there's
much
a
is-
spot in the back for a Bluetooth. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have the computer in it for Bluetooth, though.
I have the Cardo Pack Talk Bold.
Yeah, okay.
It's got the speakers and the microphone in it. You can listen
Uh-huh.
to music, make phone
Yeah,
calls.
see the back of the helmet there where your neck would be? See those two screws in the bottom?
Yeah.
You pull that out, and this whole, like, computer
Oh.
module will go bolt right in there for all your Bluetooth.
So does this already have like speakers in it?
No.
No?
No, it's a whole package. It's like another 165, I think, for that.
Yeah, go figure.
But, dude, it's super light, and it's awesome.
That
I
is a
love
light
this thing.
helmet.
It's such a great helmet. Ugh. But yeah, I haven't rode, other than taking my father's bike out, I haven't rode it all this year. So,
I keep
I'm falling behind.
falling behind, so I can't even. I've been wanting to buy that new tire for my bike, but something happens here. Like it's like having a house; it's a money pit, and all of a sudden you can't spend money on other shit
Oh, yeah.
because your house puts you behind.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I was in when I moved into my house. I was in there for 1 month. The inspector, my home inspector that I hired, said took a look at the roof, and he's like, you're okay for now, but think about getting it done maybe next year or the year after.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem. The insurance company calls me, and they're like, you need to have that done by the end of the year, or you're going to be dropped off the policy.
Oh, really?
By the end of the year, we're in November.
Yeah.
1 month.
You got 10 grand for a roof?
I happened to hire some friends, and I bought all the material myself,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and that was rough.
Yeah.
That was
You
a
still
lot.
got those friends?
Yeah,
I need a roof.
I could hire some people for you.
I don't want to get up on this roof. It's very steep.
I don't like roofs in general. Like
Yeah.
I can be on a roller coaster, it doesn't bother me at all because I'm strapped in.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm 7 feet off the ground on a ladder, I'm like, I don't like being up here.
Yeah, it's something about the security being tied up.
If I'm tied in, I just don't care how
Yeah.
high up I am.
Yep. Me and my buddy Brandon, last podcast, we were talking about that with rock climbing.
Yeah.
Something totally different about being tied up and having that security.
Yeah.
I'm fearless with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because the roofing, like with what Drew does,
Mm-hmm.
still, it's being tied up and you're 140 feet, 200 feet up in the air, hanging off the edge of the roof. Not a problem.
Yep.
I loved it. So, but I knew that I was harnessed and I was hooked up, so I wasn't gonna fall. Probably still would have hurt, especially if you fall and swing and crash into the side of the building.
Yeah, if you happen to fall, unless you got one of those bungee cord lanyards, it's gonna hurt like hell.
Oh yeah,
because you're falling and then all of a sudden you're not.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt. Your insides are just gonna bounce off of everything.
Short drop and a sudden stop.
Yep.
Oh, bad. I don't know. You want something else? How about you want some of this? You want to put some of this old man in your mouth?
Well, I mean, yeah,
sure. Old granddad in your mouth?
Yeah, I don't remember the last time an old man's been in my mouth. So
well, it's gonna be in there today.
All right. Oh shit!
I got nothing else to do today. The kids are at their grandparents' house swimming.
Yeah.
I might just go over there after.
Yeah. What's the lady up to? She with them?
Yeah, she's with them. Jesus Christ! Probably should have opened this before.
Well, you got a lot of sharp objects in here if you need help.
Yeah, but it's plastic. God damn it. Yeah, that's a good one. Problem is that it keeps turning around instead of just breaking down. There it goes, you fucker. Alright, I'm on two. Glass there, get some ice. Oh, man.
How's work been?
Dead.
Dead?
Work has been dead.
Really?
The other day we're running out of material is the problem.
Yeah.
It's a heavy pour. My bad.
I was looking at it like, God damn.
We're going for it.
You're giving me a splash here.
Going in.
Good.
Throw that back
Let's,
on.
just for comparison here.
Well, also, it's 114 proof.
114 proof old granddad.
Old granddad. Put some old granddad in your mouth. Make that guy happy.
Just for comparison.
Who's a heavier drinker?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Let's try this guy out. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
I'll put some hair in your peaches.
That's delicious.
Whoa. Is it, though?
I thought it was.
What the fuck? Don't buy this.
Go ahead and buy it.
Don't listen to him.
Oh, that's good. Ugh. I don't even know why I put ice in there. I don't even need it.
Oh, yes you do.
Mm-mm.
Fuck.
Oh, so anyways, yeah, we're running out of material.
Uh-huh.
So the other day, we had 5 machines running.
5?
Yeah.
Are they sending people home?
No. Well, they did. The utility guys all went home, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And at that point, you don't really need the utility guys.
No. And then I was going to do overtime yesterday, and he called me and canceled it because he had 4 machines running. So 10 machines were down for material.
You still on B shift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to go in Saturday night, though, for overtime for just 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, that didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you going to do?
I guess I got out at a decent time then.
Yeah. It'll pick back
Oh,
up.
yeah, it's always going to, but
Yeah.
They just seem to have those weird issues. Like, something happens far, far away,
Yeah.
and then in Buffalo, you're affected.
Yeah. Of course.
It's nuts like that.
Yeah. And not only that, it's they're using all the Y code stuff. So all of the old material, they're breaking it down and putting it into new material,
Mm-hmm.
and they're having issues with that too, because a lot of the old material isn't clean.
Yeah.
So there's blisters in the material and in the rubber and everything, and it's
That's a headache.
yeah. So I think that's one of the issues that's going on. And one of the Banbury machines for processing got super fucked up. I think you were there for that still.
Was I?
It was down for like a month.
I
Because
don't
they tried to
remember.
fix it, and then they're like, oh, these engineers don't know what they're doing. So the mechanics went in there, and then the mechanics fucked it up even worse.
Yep.
So
That's the story of Manufacturing.
Yep.
Something's fucked up. Let's see if we can fix it. And then you fuck it up even more.
I know. It is what it is. That's why I don't do that shit no more.
Hmm.
So.
Well, that's what I like about my new place is that I have built-in overtime.
Okay.
So like for this week it's 36 hours, and then every week for the rest of the month it's 48.
Okay.
So that's pretty nice. And that's not working
And it
extra.
pays you time and a half
Yep.
for that extra 8.
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
And
really
if
nice.
you're kind of nuts, you can pick up every day that week,
Mm-hmm.
and then on that seventh day it's double.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There's some guys making pretty ridiculous money there.
Well, yeah. Well, there's some at our place too, but you got to put in the work.
Yeah.
Because there's guys that definitely make over 100,000 just in manufacturing alone,
Mm-hmm.
and it's but fuck, you got to be there,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
So
Who does?
I'm gonna put in my flat 40. But the only reason why I need overtime a lot now is because I got the wedding to pay for in September.
Right.
So I need extra money.
I just got your card in the mail.
Nice. Bringing anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what day is it again?
September 30th.
That's obviously going to be on a weekend.
It's a Friday, I think.
Oh, it's a Friday.
Yeah, I think it's a Friday.
I got to look at my schedule again because
There's a date on there when the RSVP needs to be brought in by, so
Mm.
just make sure you put it in by then.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you don't get a plate.
I should
You
have.
can show up later for a party if you want, but you ain't gonna get dinner.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fine.
Yeah. I figured.
Because for this month, I'm off every weekend. Next month, I'm on almost every weekend.
Oh, okay.
So, but if it's a Friday, that might work out for me. As like the new guy though, it's kind of hard to get time off.
yeah.
They kind of
Mhm.
look at you funny for it, but I
Mhm.
can tell them it's for a wedding.
They always say I hate that, dude. I hate that attitude with working because it's like you're the new guy, and if you're younger than a lot of guys working there,
Mhm.
they just think you're a piece of shit. You don't want to be there. You'd
Yep.
rather be out partying or doing whatever. It's like,
Which is true. I would be.
well,
I would
who
much rather.
doesn't? I know old guys that want to be out partying rather
Yeah.
than being at work. My father's one of them.
Uh-huh.
He'd rather be out doing whatever he wants to do instead of working. He don't want to work no more.
Yeah. Well, the thing in the probation there, they changed it in the most recent contract negotiation.
Mm-hmm.
It was 6 months.
Okay.
Now it's 10.
Okay.
10 months probation. Which if you don't call off and you show up to work, whatever.
Yeah.
But, if you like I have like 3 weddings
Yeah.
in the upcoming month, and I'm like, there's no way I'm making it to all of them.
Yeah. Right.
It can't be done.
Yep. Unless you can tell them you're in it. Be like, hey, obligated to go.
Yeah. Well, they seem pretty cool there, and I talked to some of the frontline supervisors, and everybody's pretty chill. They're like, you
Mhm.
can put in for vacation now if you want to. There's no guarantee.
Oh, they gave you vacation already, too?
So you start out with 3 weeks a year,
That's interesting.
and then you go up to 5 weeks.
Usually you don't get any vacation until after you've been there for a year.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is you can back end your vacation hours. You can go in the negative. I think it's like 40 hours.
Is that a state thing or just that company?
I don't know, because I don't think you could do that at Sumitomo.
No.
But you could do it at Kaleida, and you can do it at DuPont. You
That's
can go
very
in the negative a certain amount of hours, and then the normal PTO you build up would dig you out of the hole.
Because I apparently didn't have any more PTO. So the recent call-ins that I had,
Mhm.
they took it from my vacation.
Oh, that's right. I remember you were saying that.
Yep. So now the vacation days that I needed off for my wedding and my
Mhm.
buddy's wedding, they canceled them. So
I remember you were saying that.
I just got to switch my schedule now,
Yeah.
which is another pain in the ass, but at least it's doable.
Yeah.
I don't want to work weekends, but
Mhm.
I'll have to now.
That is the nice thing about that place, though. Like, if you can't get off that day, you could probably make it work with somebody else.
Yeah.
And just switch your entire schedule for that week.
I'm learning to just ignore half of the stuff that HR tells you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Just do what the paperwork
Oh,
tells you.
yeah. HR doesn't help you
No.
in any way, shape, or form over there.
It depends on which one you talk to, because
Mhm.
there's how many different departments.
Yeah.
And plus you got HR up front in the main
Yeah.
offices. It's all a different answer.
Yep.
And it's super annoying. Like the one kid, he's new. He hasn't even been there. I think he's done with his probation period. Might have just finished it. He's already talking about doing the mechanics test and going for a mechanics position.
Which one was that?
Jim. I don't know his last name.
Uh-huh.
Another Jim.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, mixed in with a dozen.
Yep.
Shorter kid. I don't know.
So he's gonna try to take the mechanics exam and.
Yeah, well, he's a smart kid. He is a mechanic.
Mhm.
He can definitely do it, but he was told, this is what pisses me off.
Shit.
It's good whiskey. He was told that he can just do it. And this is coming from a union steward from, not our department, though, a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're.
I was told you can take the test anytime, and if you pass it, it's good for 5 years. If you fail it, then you have to come back with proof of education.
Oh,
So you have to go and take some classes somewhere,
Probably got to take
like a BOCES class or something.
Yeah, get like a certification or something.
Yeah.
You probably do like some like 6-week course or
Probably something stupid.
So it's not that bad then.
No, but
Yeah, you should talk to them and see if you can take it.
I'm going to. But
Yeah.
this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was told, is that you can take the test whenever,
Mhm.
but you can't sign out of your department until you're, for me, it's 2 years, because when I got hired, it was a 2-year commitment. So until that is up, I can't move,
Right.
regardless if I pass the test or not.
Mm-hmm.
Him, I believe, is 3 years,
Oh
because
yeah.
he got hired after me, and they
Right.
changed the contract to 3-year commitment.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he has to stay in our department as a builder for 3 years before he can move. But that's not what he was told by another guy. This is what I'm talking about. Depending on who you talk to,
Yeah.
it's all different information. And it pisses me off.
I do remember talking to a bunch of different people about when you can sign off, and I heard 3 years. I heard 2 years.
Yep. I go by what I was told during orientation. I
Yeah.
was told 2 years. I'm doing 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 years, I'm going to take the test, and I'm going to sign out for the mechanics position.
It might depend on company need too, though, because I was talking to one of the guys that works in the same department as me, and he said 10 months ago he bid on a higher class job.
Mm-hmm.
He won it. He's still at he's still at his current job, because until they have a replacement for him, they won't let him move on.
Gotcha.
So, and I think I am that replacement now.
Okay.
So now that when my training is done, I think he'll actually move on.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense, because the other guy, one of our servicers,
Mhm.
he got the job in a different department, but he's been here for the last month.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the same deal.
Yeah.
They're either waiting for somebody to replace him or just whatever going on. I think he's
Yeah.
got like 1 or 2 weeks left and he's out.
Now, do you know if they pay him his new rate, even if they can't move him?
I don't know that.
Because at least where I'm at, if they can't move you in the first 30 days, they're like, okay, you won the bid, we're gonna pay you that rate,
Okay.
but you might stay in that job for a while.
Okay.
So
That's not that bad.
yeah, I mean whatever.
Yeah. Doing the same job that you know, but for more money, why not?
And yeah, making like an extra, just going up $10 an hour for nothing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's why I wanted the mechanics position, because that's
Yeah.
going to be like 33.
Yeah.
33 an hour, I think.
The next step up for me, once I'm able to bid, it goes up to like 36.
Damn.
Yeah.
A lot of money to be made out there.
Yep.
If you want to work it, that's the problem. Nobody wants to work. I don't want to
Yeah.
work.
I don't want to work either, but
wanna
I also
work.
want stuff.
That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I don't want to work no more. I'd rather just do this.
Everybody share the podcast so Jimmy can stop working.
Yep. Like, share, subscribe.
You gotta
Hit
make
that follow button, baby.
If it takes off, you gotta make me a co-host though, 'cause I don't want to work either.
Dude, I'll make like 5 different spin-offs. I don't care.
All right, let's go.
Because my buddy Anthony wants to do like a disc golf one. It's like, yo, let's fucking go.
Yeah, well, the topics are pretty endless. You can kind of go crazy with it.
Definitely. Definitely. That's why I went with the JFR Studios
Mhm.
as the tag name. Because it's like, it's endless. You can do whatever you want on here.
Yeah.
Internet, baby.
Yep.
People making hundreds of thousands of dollars selling pictures of their feet.
Yeah, you can do that.
Ridiculous.
There's some weird fucking people out there that just want to look at your toes.
I gotta get the wife to do that. She doesn't want to go back to work either. It's like, well, better start selling some feet pics.
Yeah, paint up them
You want
toenails,
that,
baby.
you want that new house? Let's go.
You're gonna have to do some things you don't want to do.
Hey, I'll pay for the pedicures. You gotta promote yourself though.
Your parents might be disappointed, but at least you got something in your checking account, right? Who cares?
Parents won't know. Put a different name down on it. I don't know, Mistress Toe Jam. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Mistress Toe Jam. I can't remember what the name of the series is on Netflix. It was about this guy that had he created a revenge porn website. It was called.
That's out there.
I think it was called isanyoneup.com.
Really?
Yeah, and
Is this like a documentary? Was
yeah,
this a real thing?
It's a real thing.
Really?
They're real people talking about like you send your girlfriend sends you pictures of herself.
Mm-hmm.
She dumps you, and you upload her shit.
For money?
I don't know if it was for money, but what was interesting about it,
What's the point?
it's to humiliate them.
Okay.
Like if somebody like your ex-girlfriend really pisses you off, and you got pictures of her, so they would list her like all of her nude photos, and on
Mhm.
top of that, it was her Facebook account, her phone number, her address.
Wow.
Yeah, like that's shit.
Just to harass her.
Yep.
That's a little fucked up.
Yeah, like she was getting like texts and calls. Like I just saw your butthole.
Wow.
Oh, that would be so brutal.
I just saw your butthole. That's crazy. I gotta watch that one about the fertility doctor.
The what doctor?
The fertility doctor.
What was that one?
I don't know what the documentary is called, but this guy, he was like the head, like fertility doctor of the time. So everybody kept going to him that couldn't get pregnant and shit. You go see this fucking guy. Well, a little trick up his sleeve. He's using his own sperm.
Oh my fucking
He
god.
had hundreds of offsprings.
Yo,
tied to this guy.
He just had hundreds of kids.
Yep. Some girl did like one of those 23andMe things and found out she had like 50 something fucking siblings in the area.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Might be exaggerating these numbers a little bit, or I'm way off on the numbers.
Even if it
probably,
was like 10
I
people.
gotta watch this one still.
Even if it was just 10 people, that would be nuts.
But it was all tied to this doctor. He was putting his own sperm in the batch.
What would motivate you to do
I
that?
don't know.
Because if you get
I gotta
caught,
watch the documentary to find out. I don't know why.
Like imagine getting caught and it's like now you kind of have responsibility in each one of those kids' lives, like not even as a father, but like financially.
Every one of them should have sued him for back child support.
They probably wouldn't get much.
No.
Because even if you had a lot of money, you're splitting that up in a lot of different ways.
But still.
Oh my god.
I don't know what is up with people, man. I don't know where you get these ideas from. It's like some sick idea to just jerk off into other people's shit. I don't know. I've never been one to do that.
I'm glad. I'm real glad.
I keep my
I don't think I'd be sitting here.
keep my stuff to myself.
Yeah.
Into my own honey pot.
Yeah, do
That's
that.
it.
Yeah. Don't mix it with somebody else's.
Mm-mm.
And get it out there.
We had a good time last night.
Last night?
Oh yeah.
What'd you do?
I got laid.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say something like, "Oh yeah, we went out to the bar, or we went bowling, or something."
No.
I had sex.
We put the kids to bed and had a good time. It was great. Till another one pops out. Then I'll regret it. Oh, I won't regret it. No.
Nah.
I try to tell her that I don't care about having another kid, but I won't be sad if I do. Type of situation.
You know, that's what I notice about parents is that once they get to that second one, like if they're like, yeah, if I had a third one, whatever.
Oh, I was like that with the first one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not planning for it. If it happens, though, I'm not going to be upset.
Yeah.
I'm going to be happy.
When I talk to parents like that are like around our age, it's usually like, yeah, the first one we were kind of panicking. The second one was like, okay, we know how to do this. And if a third one comes along, all right, bring them in.
Yeah. We are just not. We're not ready for a third one.
Yeah.
She wants a new house. I would like a new house. I got so many fucking plans for my future, our future.
Mm-hmm.
And to have a third kid in the middle of it, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, that'll throw a wrench in it.
It's going to be rough.
What are you thinking about doing?
I want a complex or a plaza.
Okay.
That's what I want. I want to buy. If it's a complex that I get, then everything's going to be in that, and it's going to. I want to live in it though too. So it's going to be the house and just like a fantasy factory type of deal.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Like what Rob Dyrdek did.
Yeah.
So you got your offices in there, but the house is going to be there as well. And I want something like that, or I want a plaza area, like a short plaza. So it's got like 5 or 6 storefronts.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Either rent some of them out or use them for my own benefit. So the podcast studio will be on one of them. I want like a merch store and other shit in another one.
And then you can just kind of like rent it out to whoever wants to.
Yeah. Cause,
that would be really cool.
Because with her idea, with her store that she's trying to make, with her craft stuff and shit, she can have one in there. And her mom does a craft store as well. So they can join in one. Plus the thing is with that, doing stuff at home, there's so many distractions.
A ton.
Like they're not here right now. That's the only way this is getting done.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do it on an off-site location, it's like a normal day of going to work. That's the way that I see it in my head.
Yeah.
So if we get a building somewhere else to put all this shit in there, then it's like, okay, kids go to school, we go to work.
Right.
Otherwise, at home, it's like, oh shit, I got so many other distractions going on at home. Nothing gets done.
It seems like you got to find like a good location. You'd have to take out a loan to come up with that initial cost to just buy a section, and then be able to just build that money back up. But I actually know a girl that does her own custom earrings, and she does very well.
Mm-hmm.
Tay Clayco. If you look her up on Instagram, Facebook, it's called Tay Clayco, and you can buy off of that too.
You can spell that out.
Should I?
Can you?
TayClayco.
All right.
Yep.
Hit her up, guys.
Yeah,
Get some custom earrings.
She does like all sorts of stuff, like Bill's stuff, like whatever like time of the year it is, like Halloween stuff, whatever, and the prices are reasonable too. So I can't wait to tell her later that I plugged her on a podcast.
Yeah.
She's gonna if she sees any traffic, then
tell her to check this out.
We know it worked.
Make sure that she likes, subscribes, and shares it, man. Let's go.
If she gets a couple bucks off of it, I think she'll be a regular listener.
Hey,
so
what's her name?
Taylor.
Hey Taylor, would you like to sponsor the podcast and I'll plug and promote you every week?
We can do it every week.
Let's go. Let's get this done.
I'll make a phone call as soon as I leave.
Yep. Local businesses helping each other out.
Because I don't know how good she does, but I know she does good. So.
You never bought anything from her?
I don't wear earrings.
As a gift?
Well, I have a girlfriend now, so I could buy her.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Buy some earrings.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What am I doing?
I could actually do that too, because she says I never do anything nice for her anymore.
The reason I brought that up is because she's doing well. I think she's doing well enough to the point where if she had her own storefront, that would be because she does it like out of the garage.
Exactly.
She's got a 1-year-old and I think Aubrey's 4.
And that's rough. That trying to balance 2 little kids and a business is difficult.
She makes it work, but I'm sure that she's doing some serious juggling there.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yep. Just today, just trying to do yard work. She's inside getting ready for the day. I got the kids outside with me. First 5 minutes, I gotta go inside and go pee. Well, they're little; they can't open up the damn door yet. Okay, I gotta let them inside.
Yep.
And then another 5 minutes later, the other one's gotta go. Yeah. It's like, okay, this is why I don't get a lot done when it's just me at home with the kids.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather just sit inside and watch them instead of trying to do work. Because the work that I have to do requires my attention. And I can't watch the kids at the same time.
Yeah.
So until I get a gate put up in the yard, I think that's the best thing. Just lock them up in a gate.
Yeah. Or you could always just tie a rope around them and tie them off to a fence or something.
Yeah, put them on a lead.
Yeah.
We could do that too.
Give them a little bottle of water or something, go nuts.
And until one of them has to shit. Just squat it down. You know how that dog does it. I don't know.
I get thrown off just by having my dog. He's a crackhead.
Yeah, your dog's nuts. I love your dog though.
Yeah, he's a fucking lunatic. He's a terrorist.
Get after him, War Machine. Let's go.
Dude, he's nuts.
I don't know. We were looking at getting a dog too. She wants a dog. She wants another kid. She wants a house.
Oh my god.
Lot of expectations in the next coming up years. So let's see what we can get done. I think we should get the house first.
It's a solid first start.
Yeah, I think we get
it's a huge one, but
I think we get the right house in the area that we want. If we can accomplish that first, then the other stuff is just gonna fall into place. So let those dominoes.
Just gotta play the long game.
Dominoes. Yeah, let them fall down.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. What I kind of want to do now is that because the overtime is so plentiful at where I work now, I think I kind of just want to go nuts for like a good 6 or 7 months.
Oh, of working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's enough. Like in that span, that's enough money for a down payment on a new house, and then got the sale of my house. So, well, my house needs work done to it, and I haven't been able to do that because I can't fucking catch up.
Mine's falling apart underneath me. Yeah. So, the issue is that I was kind of raised to the point where you do it all yourself. unless it's something big that you can't do.
Yeah.
So, and if you otherwise you learn how to do it. So I mean, I got money from my insurance company actually for the hole that's in my roof.
You got a hole in your roof?
Well, there's shingles missing.
Oh.
It's just open plywood there. So that just needs to be repaired.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, roofs.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
So
yeah.
I'm waiting to hear back from a buddy of mine. I reached out to him. He does roofing, so I'm waiting to hear back from him when he's free. Hopefully he can help me out.
Yeah. Because then you can pay him pretty nicely, and it'll still be cheaper than you would pay somebody else.
Exactly.
So your buddy got money, and you got money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I only got like less than $1,000.
Yeah.
But because they just gave me enough for like a couple bales of shingle, maybe like 2 hours worth of labor and some paint.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they gave me enough for.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just a past job.
Yeah.
And at this point, yeah, I definitely need it done before winter. So
Yeah, for sure.
that needs to be done. My basement is getting cracked up. It needs to be resealed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the house just needs to be painted, new windows, and probably call it a day after that.
I need new windows and doors too.
Yeah, we put in how many? 3? Put in 3 new windows by myself already.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But that's just like measure one, go to the store, buy it, take the window out, put a new one in. Yeah. It's just work. But working all day long, Monday through Friday, 40 hours a week, and then what? Doing more work at the house and more work at the house on the weekends.
Uh-huh.
It's not what I want to do.
Nah.
That's why nothing gets done.
Yep.
I want to enjoy my weekends. I think next week we'll go out to the cabin.
Where is your cabin?
Franklinville.
Franklinville? Okay.
Mhm. Well, Franklinville, Humphrey, it's like on the line.
Is that kind of like out by...
It's Cattaraugus County. That's
Okay.
the best way to put it out there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like...
It's about 10 minutes from Ellicottville.
All right.
Before Ellicottville.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of sort of know that area.
Yeah.
I've
The road, if you know where Ellicottville Tubing Park is, you ever been to the tubing park?
Is that for like
Just
sledding
tubes.
tubing?
Yeah, they have a bunch of tubes.
Oh
there.
yeah, you know I think I do know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we would go to Keith's Land, we'd pass by that area.
Oh, all out in Cuba or whatever.
I think it's in Springville.
I thought he had a place out in Cuba. I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't know.
I've only been a couple of times.
Unless we're talking about 2 different properties, because I think he had one like his uncle's was out in Cuba,
Well, it was a shared one. The one that we would
and
ride.
the one with Nikki might be somewhere else.
Yeah, I would imagine the one with Nikki somewhere else then.
Okay.
Because the one that we would go riding at is like near Springville area.
Okay. I love Springville.
Yeah.
I would definitely move out there, but I don't want to drive an hour to work every day and then an hour home.
It's really peaceful out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get that one random Dollar General. You
always.
You ever see that meme? It's like that random ass Dollar General is just out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep, in the middle of a field.
And there's like 3 of them.
Yep.
It's like there's just nothing for miles on both sides, just mountains and trees, and then Dollar General.
Yep. That's exactly how it is.
Thank God for it though, because like without that, because the next Walmart is fucking 100 miles away.
Well, in Springville, you got Walmart there. Actually, I think that's probably the biggest one there. Ace Hardware, I think, is also there.
Mm-hmm.
Something else, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's nice and
It's not
peaceful
bad.
out there until you have to go get something.
Yeah.
That's when it's a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
because for me, if I was to live at the property that we already have, it's at least 20 minutes, half an hour maybe,
Mm-hmm.
to get to just there, and that's just to go to a Walmart.
Yep.
So.
That's how where my mom lives in Texas, in Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
She's right outside Texas A&M College.
Okay.
And it's nuts because first of all, the speed limit everywhere is like 85.
Well, that's good.
On the freeway, you gotta go, but you have to go that speed if you want to get anywhere in a reasonable amount of time.
Okay.
Everything is far away.
Yeah.
Like the access road that connects to like her community, it's like 60 miles an hour. Like you know how Cayuga is?
Yeah.
Like imagine that road, but you can go 60 on it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like windy and
What was it? It's at 98 south, coming off of Route 16 down there. That's where my old cabin used to be on. It was on 98.
yeah.
And that's uphill, downhill, just a 2-lane road.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I was doing 130 on the bike, just running through woods.
Yep.
I'm not going to do that again.
And in Texas, if you're doing that speed, you're speeding, but not by that much, really.
Yeah,
In some areas, I think it's 90. You can do 90.
it was an experience for sure. I had her on the back of it the one time too, because my
Oh
uncle
yeah,
lives out in Farmersville at the time.
yeah.
So we went from my cabin to his place, and yeah, we're doing about 120, 130 on the motorcycle, up and down these hills, running through it. And then afterwards, I was like, you know, not even a squirrel, if a raccoon or a deer,
Hmm.
fox, because they're everywhere out there, would have just came out in front of us, we would have been dead.
Yep.
No questions asked, dead.
Best,
So
even like the
I
best.
done it. I did it once. I will not do it again.
Hmm.
I survived it, and I'm done. I do not
Was it?
advocate this type of behavior. Okay, but yeah, it was wild, man. It's definitely an experience.
What was the story behind the first crash?
I never crashed.
Oh, I thought that's what you were implying.
No,
What
I knew
happened?
I know what could happen,
Hmm.
so it freaked me out enough to not do it again.
I thought you were saying that you like survived. Okay, I see
No,
what you're saying.
I've never crashed. I've gone off the road a few times by misjudging the curvature of the turn
Hmm.
and didn't lay the bike down enough. So I ended up just running off the road, hopping over a ditch. I've done that like 4 or 5 times.
Ugh.
Um,
I've been
other
lucky
than
enough
that, other
to
than
not
that,
have that happen yet.
yeah, never crashed. I got some close calls with the motorcycle
Uh-huh.
and other cars. One of them where I actually stood up and had to lift my fucking leg up over the hood of the car because they were that close.
Oh, really?
Like my peg almost like was scraping the front bumper of the car.
Jesus Christ.
So if I didn't see them, they would have taken off my leg.
Yeah.
Another one, they cut right in front of me. I locked up my rear wheel. I probably slid about 40, 50 feet
Hmm.
before they finally like turned in front of me. That was another one.
We can. This is a good topic. We can talk about close calls, near misses.
There's so many of them.
I've been a part of
Did you have a deer jump over you?
that. I did not have.
I had a deer jump over me.
Over you.
Over me. I was out in Clarence. Can't remember the name of the road, but it was farmland out there. And I got the Bandit, but I don't have high beams on the Bandit.
Uh-huh.
I just got a single light in the front. I don't drive. I normally don't ride it at night. So I'm going down the road, and I'm doing the speed limit because I can barely fucking see. Out of nowhere, this deer comes running in front of me and jumps right over the front of the bike. If I had better reaction time, I could have smacked her right in the ass. It was right here, just
Yeah.
boom, right there in the ass. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
What
And then
are
I bought aftermarket high beam lights and put them on the
Oh,
bike.
yeah. That'll scare you into spending a little more money.
Definitely. But then I had an electrical issue because I don't think I know I wired them up right,
Uh-huh.
but I think they were too powerful for the fuses that I had in there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it fried my fucking box. So I got to rewire those and put a new tailpipe on it, and then that bike's done. But
Got any other good scary stories where you almost got killed? So I got like once you tell a few, I got a couple of funny ones.
I got the drunk one where that's the only time I crashed and laid down the bike.
Oh, so you did lay down.
Yes.
Okay.
In a parking lot at like 2 miles an hour. Yeah. Cameron was riding my Kawasaki 454.
Mhm.
He was riding that bike, and I was on the Bandit. We were going from Sanborn. We were at the bar out there, the Marlboro Inn.
The Marbin. Yep.
Yep. It's no longer there. Now it sucks. But we were there. We were partying all day, and then Constantine and them had a concert downtown in Buffalo.
Oh, so it was that long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That long ago. So we rode the bikes after drinking at the bar all afternoon. We took the bikes down, and I had a flask. I was so fucking stupid, dude. I'm so fucking stupid. I had a flask. There's one right here.
Yeah.
I had it in my pocket of my jacket.
Yeah.
Every stoplight that we were at for a while, I would take the
pulling it
flask out, and I would pull my helmet down and fucking take a swig out
That's
of the flask.
nuts.
In the middle of the fucking intersection.
Yep.
I'm such an idiot. Guys, don't drink and drive. Don't be like me. I'm fucking stupid. All right. I didn't get in trouble for it, and now I know I will never do this shit again. Anyway, we made it down to the show, and it's nighttime now. Cameron's in front of me on the bike, and it's one of those sealed off type of parking lots.
Yep.
And I tried fishtailing my way into it because that type of blacktop, the rear wheel breaks real easy.
Real easy.
I'm not paying attention. Cameron stops in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I crash into the back of him and lay the bike down, and I fall right over. And everyone's all, "Oh my god!" They're all freaking out. I'm like, I'm laughing. I'm rolling on the ground laughing. I crashed my bike into my other bike. Don't worry about
It's
it.
pretty funny.
Yeah, it is funny. And I no damage is done. My mirror was bent a little bit, and I think some scrapes. I don't know. I don't even think I broke a light.
No,
No, I just laid over.
I got a pretty embarrassing one.
Yeah, go for it.
When me, Constantine, and I think it's one of Con's cousins. One of the there's probably like 10 Dimitris in that family, so pick a Dimitri.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
know.
Okay.
We were at the 7-Eleven on the corner of the Boulevard and Rui,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like our first ride of the year. It was at least my first ride. I think it was Con's, maybe second.
Okay.
And they came to my house, and then we rode to that 7-Eleven because we were like, Con being smart, he's like, we should probably just check the air pressure in our tires. And we're all like, yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Put my
What a nerd.
yeah, like the only Con is gonna think to say something like that. So we pull over, and I put my kickstand down, and I didn't notice. And if Con ever hears this again, he's gonna laugh because he's right there, and I've told the story like 50 times.
Constantine, if you're listening, put a comment down, dude. Let us know.
Yeah, he's just gonna be calling me a fucking idiot. So I put the kickstand down, and I didn't notice the storm drain right here.
Mm.
And I went to set the bike down, and the kickstand went right through the hole in the storm drain, and my bike flopped over on its side. Very first ride of the year. Cracked my fairings, my windshield.
That is funny.
It was bad.
That is very funny.
Yep.
This was the first time, my little accident there with Cameron, that was his first time on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
And he borrowed it for the first weekend after that. And he laid it down going onto the thruway. Some minivan cut him off.
Yeah, I remember hearing
That's when
about
he had
that one.
that
He's got a
road
couple
rash.
of crashes, doesn't he? He's got that one on the freeway. I think he has another one, doesn't he?
I don't know about it. I don't know about the other one. But he brought the bike back over. It was all scraped up, mirror broken off, bars were bent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was all rashed up.
Yeah.
Arm, back, or hip. He had some nice road rash scars.
I remember the one time me and Phil were riding on, at the time it was Danny's TTR. It used to be my TTR. Then I sold it to Constantine, the 230.
Mm-hmm.
We were riding that in the woods behind his house. And I think Dan was there too, yeah. We heard Phil like take off. We were just taking turns riding on it.
Mm-hmm.
And Phil took off into the woods. And we just hear the bike humming away, and then all of a sudden we don't hear it anymore.
Is that TTR that like barely rode at all?
Yeah.
Barely started?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounded like a fucking chainsaw, that thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Con got it running good though.
Okay, that's good. I
I
remember seeing the video of it. It was like just putting along in the front yard of his house and
Yep.
barely wanted to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, the thing, it had so many years of abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Because Danny had gotten it new back in like 2008, I think, 2007, 2008.
Okay.
And he beat the hell out of that thing.
Yeah.
And then I beat the hell out of that thing. Phil beat the hell out of that thing. We took it to Keith's land,
Yeah.
where it was just like the village whore.
Oh,
We
okay.
just passed it around. It was like, this thing's a piece of shit. We just beat the hell out of it. Slow as hell. But man, that was a great trail bike.
Mm-hmm.
Just to have fun on. So Phil rides off into the woods, and this is one of a few stories where he got fucked up. He somehow managed to like fall off of the bike as he was like hitting a jump or something, and he fell between the tire and the fender while the rear tire was spinning.
Oh, what?
So like this whole side of his body was just gone. There was no skin. Like all
Oh.
right here. He rides back and his shirt's all torn up and he's bleeding. We're like, what the fuck did you do?
That's terrible.
Oh, it was funny. Yeah, that injury lasted a long time.
That's terrible as hell.
He crashed, what was it? The YZ450 too, and concussed himself. You know, at Doe's Hill,
Mm-hmm.
he hit the jump and crashed.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I've had probably way too many concussions to even count.
I've had
And
0.
Never went to the hospital.
Well,
Yeah.
you should probably go to the hospital just for the next one. Consider
There
it.
was a time where I crashed my bicycle in front of Cameron's house. Right? Just my bicycle, just fucking around. Oh. Hang on here. Being called.
Wifey's calling. It's important.
Yep. Hello. Hey, we're recording still.
You were supposed to be here at like 3:15.
I didn't know I had a time limit.
Yep.
All right.
I'll just have my mom bring us home.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but we still have to go out. So don't forget, we have to go out.
All right.
Hey.
Okay then. I'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
Goodbye.
And that is the sound of Jimmy getting his nuts slapped.
What else is new?
You gotta go?
No, I mean, well, we can wrap this up too. It's been an hour.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, I get a few people, I ask them to come on here. They're like, I don't think I can talk that long. It's
Yeah.
like, it,
I-
dude, it goes so fast.
I thought
you don't
about
even realize
I
it.
thought the exact same thing, and then I was like,
Mhm.
I've been friends with this dude for a long time. We can sit and talk for hours
Yeah.
and just bullshit.
The only different aspect of it is that you got a mic in your face
Uh-huh.
and there's a camera in your peripheral.
Yep.
That's the only thing.
And-
So they get like that in their head and
Mhm.
it psychs them out.
Yeah.
But it's not hard.
Because I was thinking about it too, and I was like,
Especially after you get some whiskey in you.
oh yeah. Once you get a little bit of this in you, a little bit of fuck it.
A little bit of that old granddad.
Yeah.
Put that guy in your mouth. You'll be fine.
Once you get some granddad in your mouth, you stop caring.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm glad I did it. At first, I was like jittery. I was like, oh god, it's gonna be on the internet. How weird. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. Who cares?
Yeah, no. Nobody cares what's on the internet anymore.
Yeah. As long as it's
Everyone's watching people fuck their stepdads and stepmoms nowadays. Nobody cares what's on the internet.
stepsisters.
Yeah.
People are
Help
getting
me, I'm stuck. Like,
people
no,
are
you're
getting
not.
stuck in washing machines.
Oh my god, I saw this one. It like this. Literally, she like weighed like 86 pounds, and I'm stuck underneath a table. It's not even touching her. It's like, shut the fuck up. Come on, try to make it
Yeah.
a little more realistic than that.
I
watch porn for the acting. Okay.
for the theatrics. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Same
that's
here.
why I
same here.
watch it.
I saw one where this girl got stuck in a window. She had her head like
fuck
out the
outta
window,
here.
and then it like just came down on her neck. And she's like, "Help! I can't get out."
Mm-hmm.
And then
Here, this
stepbrother
dick will help you.
and stepbrother's like, "Oh, she got a fat ass."
It's fucked up. It's so fucked up.
Super funny.
I don't know why it's appealing to anybody anymore. It's just
You know what? I think it's because it's like taboo. You're
Yeah,
not
but, like-
supposed to do it, and that's why people want to do it.
But that's like public shit though too.
Yeah.
That's more appealing.
Well, I
Like,
think
hey, let's not do it in the middle of the bus because that crackhead might be watching us. Guess what?
But
He
that's-
is, and his dick is also out.
that's where some of the excitement is.
So
We're not supposed to be doing this, and that's why it's exciting.
I don't know, man.
I get it. I just don't do it.
I hope this is still recording. My phone just fucking froze. All right. Oh, I think that camera just died after an hour. I think I just heard it beep.
We just ran it right out of juice.
That's all right. We're gonna wrap this up now. Dylan, Dill Pickle, the man.
Jimmy Ray,
Thanks for coming down.
thanks
dude.
for having me, dude. I'll come back anytime you want.
Cheers. Yeah, we'll have you on.
Yeah, now that
Sure.
now that I got my podcast cherry popped,
Yeah.
I can come back and do it again.
Be a regular old whore here.
Yep.
All right, man. Thanks
Fill
for
a tour.
coming, buddy.
For sure, man.
All right. See you guys later.
Peace out, guys.